Hello and welcome to First Chapter Friday Mini Glove Monster Edition. We're going to be making glove monsters today. And I will walk you through the steps to make this adorable creature. What do you need? Well, I thought this was a great activity to try to use up some leftover wrapping paper. So try, if you are going to use some wrapping paper, use up some that is from, you can't use it for anything else. We're going to shred it up. We don't need much. If you do not have a shredder, you can easily fold your wrapping paper all together. Take some scissors and just cut some shreds that way. They don't need to be teeny tiny. We need a nice pile that'll fit in the palm of your hand. So about that much wrapping paper, all shredded up. We need a glove, a plastic glove that is, a latex glove. We need a regular glove. This is going to be our monster's outside, our exterior. This is an old glove. If you have one without a pair, if you have one that has holes in it, that's the ones you want to use. Use ones that you are not going to wear anymore, that are just kind of beyond repair, that we can mess up and make into this little monster. We need some googly eyes. I've got my googly eyes here. If you don't have this kind, you can always make them from paper. We need a rubber band, some beans or rice for filling. These are old coffee beans that I'm not going to use anymore, too old to grind up and drink. Old rice that I can't cook up anymore, or if you have old beans or craft beans, you can use those too. And we need a glue gun with glue. Extra glue just in case. Please use that with caution. You'll need some scissors, a scrap piece of cardboard to cut out and put on the bottom of your glove monster, and a glue stick. All right, let's get started. The first thing that we need is the plastic glove or latex glove. I am using a clean one, not one that was used, because I want to be safe, so this one came right out of the box. And we are going to fill that with the beans. That makes it a lot easier to put inside the glove. So we are going to fill this with the beans first. To do this easily, stretch the glove out a little bit. If you have your beans in a jar first, this helps a lot. If you don't have a jar to put your beans in, you could make a little funnel to get the beans in there. But if you can stretch, put them in a jar and stretch the glove out, shake some in, wrap your fingers around it, take it off the jar, because we've got some air pressure built up in there. So once you take it off the jar, then you can shake, and those beans go right into the fingers. Stretch it on there again, do the same thing until your glove is mostly filled. So I'm getting some there in the hand part of the glove. I will squeeze and pull that off, and then the beans won't go everywhere. They'll fill up my glove. And for the last part, I'm probably just going to pour them right in carefully so they don't spill. There we go. All right, I don't want to fill it all the way. I want to leave a little room at the bottom, and that's where the rubber band comes in. You can see that hand is just about filled up. There we go. Try not to drop it. All right, I'm going to put the rubber band around there so that none of the beans fall out. I don't know if you can notice, my rubber band is actually reused. Sometimes vegetables come with a little piece of paper wrapped around them on a rubber band. Sometimes it's attached. I always reuse those rubber bands. This one I cut the paper off, but the rubber band part was still usable, so I'm reusing that. It's not a brand new one. All right, the hand is full, nice and squishy. Smells terrific since it's coffee beans. Now we gotta put that inside the exterior glove. And if you need a little bit of adult help to do this, you can get some. I just kind of squish it in there and then figure out where to place the fingers. Do this really carefully. That glove, that rubber glove, plastic glove, is not as sturdy as you think. So you can kind of squish it in there and then work the fingers in. If the glove rips a little bit while you're doing this, it should be okay, because it's inside the glove, so only a few beans will come free. But there we go, I'm working the fingers in very gently, trying not to rip that plastic glove on the inside. Almost there. Got a few fingers left here. All right, they're almost there. They're just about standing up. It doesn't take too long to fill it up. And once they're almost all squished in, then you can kind of push it in and shake it to where it needs to go. All right, so I just gently pushed those fingers in, and once I got it almost all the way in, I'll shake and work it through from the outside so that those beans on the inside of the plastic glove fall right into place. Shake, shake, shake. Really fun. Give it a nice squeeze at the bottom and shake. Okay, these fall. Now I'm ready for the glue. Please use caution when you're doing this. I'm going to use a little hot glue here to seal it. Then we're going to cut the cardboard to the right size and we're going to hot glue it onto the cardboard. Oh my gosh, I forgot about the stuffing. We've used the beans. We still have a little space in there. That's where the paper shreds come in. So we've got our shredded up wrapping paper. We're going to go ahead and stuff almost all of it out inside. I'm using a little for the outside decoration too. So stuff almost all that paper on the inside. Remember, we were using about a handful. And that's just going to fill up what we couldn't fill up with the rest of the beans there, because our glove was only so big on the inside. There we go. So now he's got the paper stuffing. That'll help him stand up. Okay, now we need the glue. So we're going to use a little glue on this part to secure the glove so that nothing falls out. Carefully take your glue gun and put a little glue on the outside of that fold. And carefully fold it over from the other side there, okay? Don't get your fingers on top of that glue, but go ahead and work the glove through so that that bottom stays closed and is flat, okay? So there we go. Pretty much stands up on its own. Now we are going to use the cardboard. This is all closed up so those beans won't come out, but I'm squishing it a little bit to make the bottom of my glove nice and flat. So it stands up pretty well on its own there. I do like to have that cardboard on the bottom so that I know when I set it down, it just stays. All right, so I will place the glove on top of the cardboard. I can trace, you can get a pencil and trace, or you can just cut there to about the right shape. There we go, I've got a good idea. I'll just make an oval out of that cardboard there. Doesn't have to be exact, just has to fit the bottom of the glove. I'm going to put the glue on the cardboard and then I'll squish. There we go, this one's kind of, that'll be at the top. I'll squish the glove onto it. Keep that glue away from your fingers. I need more. Putting my extra glue in there. That's why it's always good to have an extra stick nearby. All right, it's all glued up. And we're going to put the glove right on top of the cardboard, keeping our fingers away from that hot glue. There we go. What's left? The eyes. We need that hot glue gun one more time to get the eyes. This is still pretty warm on the bottom, so you may want to let it rest for a few minutes to get it cooled off before you touch it. For me, it's fine. For you, it might still feel a little warm. I'm going to put the eyes kind of maybe around here. I want to play around with it first to see where do I like those eyes. Maybe up high on this one? No, I like it right down there. Right there in the middle. So I'm going to put one eye here, one eye there. I'm going to put the glue on the glove, not on the back of the eye. I'm going to put it on the glove. I'm going to, now that I've planned where I want it to go, put the glue there and squish the eye on. That way I know my fingers are not going to get near that hot glue. There's the first one. All right. Second one, a little glue. And pop the eye on there. Ta-da! Okay, I got the eyes. Now if you have more decorations, if you have sequins or stickers or little pieces of paper that you want to stick on there, you can decorate some more. I like to go through and maybe use some of this extra wrapping paper. On this one, I put some paper in between the thumb and the fingers. There was a little hole there, so I filled it up with paper. On this one, I think I'm just gonna do on the bottom. And I'm gonna use that cardboard and my glue stick. I'll put some glue on the cardboard, and then I'll stick some of those papers on to the cardboard so that they stick out. Some of these paper shreds curl on their own, but I'll show you an easy trick to make them curl. Once you've got all those papers on there, they almost look like snow or leaves or something on the bottom there. If you want to make them really curly, take your scissors, gently hold the bottom where the paper is, open your scissors slightly and press the paper in between your finger and the scissors. Be really careful when you do this not to cut yourself. Pull along, and there you've made a paper curl. Same way as making a ribbon curl. Press with your finger and get it all curly. Your finished product will look a little bit like this. Our very cute glove monster. Happy Maker Monday. Have fun. Bye. From the Alameda Free Library.